All right, snow on the ground, curling, another big Manitoban sport. And I'm here with a guy that knows Curl Manitoba pretty well, I'd say. Shane Ray is the executive director at Curl Manitoba. Shane, I guess for people that don't know exactly what Curl Manitoba does for curling in the province, what would you tell them?
You want to know what? We are, like most provincial sport organizations, the lead governing body for the sport in the province. We handle running most of the provincial championships, and then we look after a lot of the development programs as well. Everything from Learn to Curl and lessons for individual curlers, right up to obviously provincial championships. So it's kind of the gambit, yeah.
Okay, so and you talked about some of the development programs, the Learn to Curl kind of things. People that are interested in that, what kind of things do the young people learn in curl, like learning to curl and all that kind of stuff? How do they get involved in that kind of stuff?
You know what, in most cases, the clubs handle a lot of the Learn to Curl stuff. If individuals are interested, they can head out to a local club, sign up for a junior curling program, or truthfully, there's a lot of adult Learn to Curl stuff that's going on right now. We're running an adult instructional or Learn to Curl league at the Wildwood Curling Club here in Winnipeg as a bit of a test right now as well, and have 30 very excited and people having a lot of fun with it. And then we, again, throughout the year run a series of clinics across the province, throughout the regions. We call them skill development series. And with those clinics there, what happens is kids come in for the course of 3 or 4 hours, and we teach them everything from the first time they step on the ice to the ones that are a little bit more developed, and work with them on enhancing the skills that they already have. So.
Okay, and I guess from that grassroots almost level and moving up through the ranks, do you kind of see like familiar faces kind of moving through and kind of obviously staying in their kind of their own clubs unless they move around a bit, but do you kind of see that continuity and then you see those same faces at higher levels as well?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what, I think that's very similar with a lot of sports. When people start to really get involved with the provincial sport organization, you tend to see those same people. They start to see the real benefit of coming out to the clinics or taking part in the various programs and services that we offer. And so, yeah, we do see some of those people a little more regular. So, yeah, we'll see, some of the top up-and-coming teams that are in the province right now are 20 years old. We've been seeing them, and they've been involved in our program since they were 14, 12. So we do see them, but it's always nice to see new faces out as well, and get new kids involved and have them enjoy and participate in the sport. So.
And one thing you talked about a little bit earlier was the adult Learn to Curl kind of thing, where older people can kind of get into the game. Is curling, it's pretty versatile in terms of older people getting into the game as well.
Yeah, you want to know what I think one of the great things about curling is it truly is a sport for life. We are able to offer programs, for 8-year-olds and 80-year-olds. In fact, there was a lady last year at one of our clubs who I believe celebrated her 99th birthday and was still a regular curler. So, you can go into a club on a Tuesday night or a Saturday afternoon, and you really will see, if you go down the ice, you'll see everything from, the grandson to the grandfather to the grandmother out there to mom and dad, and you see a lot of the, in the fun bonspiels, you'll see a lot of family teams. So you'll see mom and dad maybe out there with their 7-year-old or their 14-year-old or their 20-year-old. So I think, again, it's a thing that's really great about the sport of curling, and it's such a social game as well. We just heard a funny story about from our adult Learn to Curl League, where we apparently are turning into a dating service. So it's one of the fun things, again, about the sport of curling is it is such a social activity, and it's something that, again, you can pick up at an early age, or you can really pick it up at any time. I mean, the people that are taking part in our adult Learn to Curl session, most of them are, past the age of 30, so, you're never too old to really start curling. And especially because there is such a range of ability, but a range of opportunity to get involved. There's adaptations that have been made. So one of the big things that's really starting to take off is stick curling. So, you don't have to, people that are worried about getting down in the hack or doing things like that, they don't have to worry about that anymore. I mean, you simply hold onto a stick and push the rock with that. So again, there's adaptations for people based on, their comfort level on the ice, or even their skill level, or, simply their physical ability.
And that's interesting, just the versatility of it. A lot of people maybe don't know about that. I guess if people want more information on Curl Manitoba and events coming up, where can they go?
You can always visit our website, curlmanitoba.org, or you can visit us or give us a shout at 925-5723.
Perfect. Shane Ray from Curl Manitoba for Shaw TV. I'm Mitchell Clinton.